We all carry a past. Some memories make us smile while others sit heavy in our hearts, like stones we can't lift. Mistakes, goodbyes, moments we replay over and over again. And even though time moves forward, a part of us can feel stuck. But what if the only reason we can't move on is because we never truly learned how to let go? This is the story of Noah, a young man from Florence, who visited the same bridge every single evening. Not to watch the beautiful sunset, but to stand where his past still echoed. The Ponte Vecchio, stretching over the Arno River, was always alive with color and sound. Artists painted, tourists laughed, musicians played soft melodies that danced in the wind. But for Noah, the bridge was silent. Every evening, he returned to the exact same spot, staring at the water where he once stood with someone he loved and lost. 2 years had passed, but in his heart, it felt like only yesterday. He told himself he came to remember, but deep down, he knew he came because he didn't know how to leave. One misty morning, Noah arrived earlier than usual. The city was quiet, bathed in shades of silver and gold. To his surprise, an old man sat by the railing, sketching the sunrise with gentle, deliberate strokes. He wore a brown wool coat and round glasses. His name was Mr. Edward, a local artist who painted the places people often forgot. Noah asked softly, "Why do you paint the same bridge every day?" Without looking up, Mr. Edward smiled. "Because the bridge never looks the same twice. The light changes, and so does what it reflects." Noah nodded, unsure what to say. The old man then glanced at him. "You look like someone who sees only one reflection, the one that hurts." The words struck Noah like a whisper of truth. For days, Noah returned not to mourn, but to watch Mr. Edward paint. Sometimes they spoke, and sometimes they just stood in shared silence. One afternoon, as sunlight shimmered on the river, Noah asked, "How do you stop your mind from returning to old memories?" Mr. Edward put down his brush. "You don't stop memories. You stop living in them." He pointed to the water. "See that reflection? The sky, the bridge, the light, it's all there. But if you touch it, it ripples, it disappears. The reflection isn't the sky itself. The past works the same way. The more you try to reach for it, the more it slips away. But if you let it settle, you'll see your true self again." Noah remained silent. For the first time, he didn't argue. He simply watched the ripples and the truth within them. The following morning, Mr. Edward greeted him with 2 cups of coffee. "I have one more thing to show you," he said, stepping onto the bridge. "Do you know why people build bridges?" "To cross rivers," Noah replied. "Yes," said Mr. Edward, "but also to move forward. A bridge isn't meant for standing still, it's meant for crossing. Every day you come here, you stand halfway between what was and what could be. The bridge won't carry you to the other side until you start walking." Noah's eyes filled with quiet tears. He looked toward the sunlit cobblestones at the far end of the bridge and realized he hadn't stepped beyond his memories in years. "The past is a teacher, not a home," Mr. Edward said gently. "Learn from it, then move on. Honor what was lost by living fully in what remains." Noah carried 2 lessons from that morning. First, don't reach for the reflection. The past, like an image on water, looks real but is untouchable. Trying to relive it only blurs the present. Let the water settle. Accept that some memories are lessons, not places to live. Second, cross your bridge. Life gives us bridges to move forward, not to look back. Forgiveness, healing, courage, these are the steps we take. And even a single step can bring you closer to peace. The next day, Noah returned to the bridge with a new calm in his heart. He stood beside Mr. Edward, who was quietly painting the morning light. Noah gazed at the river and whispered, "The reflection's beautiful today." "It always was," Mr. Edward smiled. "You just had to see it differently." As the sun's first rays touched Florence, Noah took a deep breath and crossed the bridge. No hesitation, no fear, just quiet peace. The moment he stepped onto the other side, a weight lifted, as if he'd finally laid down a burden he'd carried for far too long. We all have bridges we return to, a memory, a regret, a story we replay. But maybe it's time to stop standing still and start crossing. Peace isn't found by holding on. It's found by letting go. Look at your own water, take a breath, and when you're ready, cross your bridge. Thank you for watching.